Hello and welcome back to the Vasaleia Romeo channel. My name is Michael and we are back to this Ottoman campaign where we are expanding unstoppably in every direction. In the last episode we conquered most of Hungary. I actually thought that I conquered the whole thing. I mean, the one that was controlled by the Hungarians themselves, but apparently I missed this province and because of that I can't release them, sadly. So I would have to wait for a peace treaty and take them, or maybe Bohemia will attack them, or I don't know, something will happen. In this episode I guess we shall finish our conquest by simply taking these provinces from the Commonwealth, because that's something we should do in order to establish a beautiful border, because border can't be like this. Just look at this. This is ugly, absolutely ugly, disgusting. We gotta make it a lot more beautiful. And also we shall probably invade Tunis and the Papal State. Actually, can we establish an eyalet of the Papal State? That would be real funny. But in any case, let's take a look at our aggressive... Oh my god, it's huge! We should attack the Commonwealth immediately. Can we though? Yeah, we can. I mean, we should do it immediately because otherwise they will join the coalition. And god damn, we have a lot of overextension as well. Thankfully, they don't have any cores in here, so that shouldn't stop the process, because as you know, the mechanics of this game are such that if an enemy has cores on the territories that you conquer and you are at war with that enemy, you can't actually core these provinces. For some reason it just completely stops the process. But in any case, we have almost enough points to core it all, just one administrative point. Lacking just one of it, and then we shall completely core it, and pretty damn fast. Now I think we should declare it right away, because there is a real risk that they will actually join the coalition right away after we unpause the game. So let's do it. Conquest of, let's say, Solnok. That will be some, not coalition, but alliance here, but nothing that we can't deal with. Let's go. So, our armies are scattered in many different places. Okay, let's, I don't know, send these guys here, and let's start from besieging this stuff here and there. You can go here, and you can go here. We should keep our troops relatively close by, because, I mean, their army is not too huge, but there is always a risk that they will try to do the good old dogpiling that AI is so famous for. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I personally noticed how the AI just likes doing this, and that's crazy. Oh, there's an interesting event which will allow me to establish the eyalet of Carpathia. The Kingdom of Hungary used to represent a major rival in our affairs in the Balkans, but fate was not fortune to them, and their petty kingdom eventually fell to its knees before us. The kingdom's many provinces are now in our possession, and while integrating them as core land to our empire would be more feasible, it might be worth considering creating an eyalet which governs over the heavens for us. So we can either establish eyalet Slovakia. That's funny. Let's actually establish an eyalet of Carpathia. Ah, so we shall establish eyalet of Transylvania. Huh. But we can't establish the Hungary as a whole. Interesting. Let's think, should we actually release Carpathia or not? And I would rather have them as a whole thing. Wait a second, if we are to establish this stuff, we should probably stop coring, thus saving points. Yes, something like that would be nice. Let's establish Eyalet of Transylvania, which is simply an Eyalet, not a core Eyalet, but that's okay. Let's continue on then. As the age of our Padishah advances, his sons grow impatient. Unfounded rumors are regularly circulating of his failing health, and the various factions of the court are aligning with the many would-be heirs among his sons. For one, the distance in supposed line of succession was enough to risk the uncertainty of the rumor mill. In Arta, one of Suleiman Kanuni's sons has taken up arms against him. Kill them all. And thus there is a rebellion. Suleiman Osmanoglu. Let's see how good it will be. Is there any information? 434. Okay, he's not good. We shall deal with him. At some point, anyway. There is Tier 7 administrative reform, which is administrative color. We should probably take the good old meritocratic recruitment so that our advisors will be even cheaper and so that we'll lose even more corruption. So basically at this point we already can piece them out. They are already ready to accept the peace treaty. That would be a-okay for me. And basically what I want to do is to demand them to give me all of the Hungarian lands that they still have under their control. And I also will further weaken them by releasing Pskov, Novgorod, and returning core lands of Muscovy to Muscovy. I also, in the course of this war, vassalized Chile and Opole. I will probably do something about it in the future. Probably I will annex Chile and include it in Eyalet of Styria or whatever will be in here in the Austrian lands, but we shall see how it goes in any case. Now I will simply do that and probably get some money from them, which is quite a good amount I have to add. There we go. Peace treaty done. So Commonwealth is not quite as strong in the east anymore. And now we can go home, so to say. Oh, interestingly, so Milan dismissed the alliance they had with us, which is okay. One thing I wanted to do right now is to give these two provinces to our eyalet of basically Transylvania. And I don't know, we can actually release Nitra and establish eyalet of Nitra if we so desire, but I'm not sure that's a good idea. But actually let's do that. We'll release Nitra as a proper eyalet and the rest we shall give to Hungary. Now in terms of coalitions, basically whole of Europe is in a coalition against us at this point, interestingly. And one thing that we might want to do is to invade Tunis and establish an eyalet in Tunis. That would be a nice thing to do. Now in such case, let us start bringing our forces to the south. Now since we have just crazy amounts of money, let's invest into something, especially in this thing, because we have our guy who's, wait, is it already Ahmed? No, it's still Suleiman. Okay, whatever. I will invest in that a bit later, but alternatively we can invest into this thing, because why not? Like this, yeah, will do, and then it shall be finished by itself. So we got our troops ready. Let's click this mission. We'll get conquest on Tunis. Great. And then there's fate of the Mamluks. Egypt fell under our relentless assault and the Mamluk Sultanate is no more. Yet one thing remains to be handled. The government of our newly conquered territory and the fate of the Mamluks who used to rule these lands independently. Eyalet Misr Mamlukian administration will be removed from Eyalet Misr. Suleiman currently gains 2 points. Oh. Excess over 6 will give us that. Oh. Again, I would prefer that to go to his son. I mean, he's 71 years old. He will die very soon. I mean, he has to. So I'll click this button once he dies. But anyway, we should do this. Yeah, Ottoman campaign of conquest. There we go. And so let us start our conquest of Tunis. So the great emperor Suleiman the Magnificent just died. We need to pay our janissaries, and I shall. And now it's Ahmed Osmanoglu, who is our sultan. And there are things that we can do immediately, but we shall wait until we conquer these guys. Greatest mosque of the world, the Masjid al-Haram, surrounds one of the holiest places of Islam, the Kaaba, to which all able-bodied Muslims at least once in their lifetime travel to perform Hajj. It was the first house built for humanity to worship Allah, blah blah blah. So we can spend some money. We'll get an artist level 3 for 50% cheaper, and we'll get this. We can do that, which is cheaper. However, money are not an issue for us, so let's do it. So I will ask Marrakesh to release Morocco, which I shall fossilize. When the time comes, we'll get their money, which is not a lot, but still something. And when it comes to Tunis itself, oh, they also control Malta, interestingly. Great. When it comes to Tunis, first of all, we shall establish an eyalet, but apart from that, I want them to release this, as well as... oh, I can't ask them to release Algiers, though. No. Something like that, and Jerid. Yes, those I shall establish as my eyalets as well. And that is a good peace treaty for my taste. Even though, quite honestly, I would prefer to get Malta for myself directly, but that will do. There we go. And thus we established a new eyalet of Tunis. Let's try to improve relationships with them when the time comes. Now let's go home. There's a new mission. Crush the Hasidids. Make Tunis a core eyalet, which is great. Gain 100 diplomatic power and new claims. Did that, and now they are a core eyalet. Great. Now we can click also this mission because our previous ruler died and we can actually afford it, so let's do that. Boom. Boom. The Mamluk Sultanate is no more where it once stood, which now our eyalet, which shall govern these lands for us, blah blah blah. Which means serious. What's the changes? Not really. Just 100 admin. Okay, whatever. So now I assume we can actually integrate them, right? Yeah, now we can do that. And that's gonna be hella expensive, but we should start doing it. Now, let's start improving relationships with Tunis. Let us try to vassalize Cherit, Zapt, Tlemcen, as well as Morocco. We can also get this mission, will give us claims on Austria as well as 100 military power. I'm okay with that. And then there's also fate of the Devshirme. Development of the Devshirme system happens. We'll get more military power. We'll get expanded Devshirme system government reform. We'll enact it. And it will be even better than before. Let's do that. With the conquest of more heathen lands, the Devshirme was in a dire need of an expansion of its bureaucracy, Through Ahmed I and his advisors reformed the Devshirme system, developed to a sophisticated institution of the Ottoman Empire, which extracts young possible recruits from the even furthest corners of the empire. That is required is the official codification done by our Padishah. Codify these changes. Boom. Good. Now if we take a look at that, Morocco has quite a lot of cores around them, so we can actually attack Tafilalt. Oh wait, before we attack Tafilalt we should vassalize Muzab first so that they wouldn't be their ally. And afterwards we shall annex the whole thing into Morocco. And that will probably allow us to... yeah, Portugal will be a part of this mission, so we just take these provinces for Tlemcen and we'll get this one. As you might remember, now we have Ahmed, so we should start building this thing. What will it give us? Local tax modifier. Oh, that's great, actually. Then... okay, let's wait until we get more money in order to build both of these. I mean, this thing alone gives us like 15% additional tax modifier in Constantinople, which is crazy, as the city is already huge. Okay, now we can finally vassalize Mzab, promote them to eyalet right away. And as you can see, we basically established a proper system of eyalets in these areas, which looks beautiful. And now all we need to do is to attack Tafilalt, which is allied only with Portugal. We'll take all of these lands and give them to Morocco, or at least as much as we can in terms of war score. Let's do that. Let's go for reconquest. We can even call in Portugal as a full-fledged participant that would pull Spain into the war, though, so I would rather not. I don't want to take the whole thing from them. I'll probably just take these 3 provinces and Ifni, and afterwards we'll ask them to get rid of their alliance with the Spanish. Thus it will make war with the Spain later a lot easier. There we go. Beautiful, we can now actually finish this war, and Portuguese are more than willing to give quite a lot of stuff in here to my vassal nations in these areas, so let's see if they will be willing to give more than that. Something, I don't know, like this maybe? Something like that would be good, but whatever. This is a okay peace treaty from them. Maybe some money. That's what comes to Portugal. And now when it comes to these guys, shall wait for our diplomat to return. A long journey, you know. And these lands I shall give, okay, this one to Tlemcen, but everything else will go to Morocco, not this, something like that. And thus we established proper control in here. All we need to do next is to simply go to war against the Portuguese. I forgot to cancel their alliance. God damn it. Now they're still allied to Spain, which sucks. But anyway, they're weak anyway. It's not like they were any nuisance in this war, so maybe not a big deal after all. Let's go back home. And now most of North Africa is under our control. Algeria, of course, says we give 25 Navy tradition, which is okay, we don't have any at all. We'll get Ottoman conquest belly of Morocco, which is not something I need anyway. Why would I need to do that? They're already my eyalet. But that's okay. All we need to do is to return all of these lands to Morocco. And thus our conquest of North Africa will be finished. And we can even do this. If we complete this mission while being allied or while being the overlord or Granada, we'll get... okay. So basically, instead of this, we should first establish the eyalet of Granada. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Or we can do that. Moriscos arrive from Granada. Will give us development in Thrace. That's actually quite nice. They're most welcome. Good. And now all that's left is the eyalet of El Andalus, which requires us to control 10 provinces in Iberia. Okay, I see. Though these claims are kind of weird. Why they excluded these particular state from that, I don't understand. Like, it would make a lot more sense if it was like this line, then this, and maybe also this whole state. That would look like El Andalus on those maps, but for some reason it's the way it is. I don't understand, but who cares about my opinion anyway. Okay, so we can get this. Partly Chile and Opole hate our guts, like they really hate us. Here we can get something like this. And let's actually finish construction on this thing. So this is ready, and now we can do the same thing with Hagia Sophia. Yep, there we go. Both are built now. Also, very important thing right now, our peace treaty with the Austrians will expire basically in a couple months, which means that we should start sending our troops back to the Balkans in order to fight the Austrians. So the truce, damn it. Okay, there we go. Now we are ready. Let's go for conquest of Vienna. I shall probably take these territories. Something like that would make a lot of sense. Also, that will probably... What do we need to take? 10 provinces. Okay, so it's 10 provinces in these areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. More than enough. There we go, conquest of Vienna. And if anything, I think we should hire another army. So the current template is, where is it? 22.5. Okay. It would have to change rather soon, but we'll still do that. Let's call it 1566 by the year. Let's build it in Baghdad. And let us also build an army of Janissaries and guns. I mean, we can actually... Can we stop? Oh, no. Not like this, though. Very sad. In any case, let's... Wait a second. Now, I can only build Janissaries in these provinces. Right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Go somewhere. And now we can choose a son, an heir. Ooh, this one is actually pretty damn good. Let's get him and let's call him Selim. Now, would you look at that? The Pope himself declared a crusade against us. Oh my god. Oh my god. We are going to perish. I'm telling you. And now these new armies I'll just send against Muscovy, I guess. I'm sure that they should be strong enough to deal with them. And one other thing I'm very interested in right now is when will we get the goddamn institution? Doesn't seem to be the case that it will be very soon. Okay, good. These guys are here. Now we can get this general who is kind of meh. And that's okay. Now the Austrians are right here trying to do their annoying stuff. They think that they will be strong enough to do any damage to me, but this is very naive on their part. Then we can get another couple generals. Okay, only our king has, or rather our sultan has any siege peeps, so let's send him to here. So let's see what we want to do here. Where are they going? Good luck. Can we get them there? Not really. They took Huda, which is not nice, but I can live with that. So there's one small army. And then we can't really retreat anywhere, and there are no armies that are around here. Damn, that's not good. I mean, I doubt very much that they can really do any real damage to this army, but it's just there are so damn many of them that it can be painful for it. So can we retreat already? Yeah, now we can. Good. Let's go to Vienna. These guys can go here. There are a couple more armies on the way. Okay, now we can get the institution perfect. And thus we can get all of these techs. We have overabundance of admin points, so we probably should use them. What should we take? What should be useful? These might be useful actually, since we're playing as Ottomans. But at the same time, Deus Vult will also be rather important. I don't know. Should we go for humanist as the Ottomans? Or maybe we should go for expansion in order to establish some colonies in the east. If we even have the opportunity at this point. I mean, yeah, we can kind of establish some colonies in here, I guess. Shall we go for expansion actually? Or economic ideas? I don't know. Or maybe even infrastructure to move our troops more fast. Infrastructure is nice for tall play, but we are not exactly playing tall. But neither we are playing wide, because if we look at our provinces, they're actually quite developed. And I was developing them quite a lot because we have constantly points for free, because our point generation is just crazy. Through the roof. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what to take. I mean, if you want to establish colonies, then this one is a good idea, but I'm not sure if that's a great thing to do. I mean, do I really want any colonies in the east? I mean, I can kind of get these islands, and then I will establish some aylets in here. Okay, let's go for expansion, as stupid as it sounds. There we go, and I guess we can... Why can't we send it? It's too far away, damn it. And these are terra incognita. We need to choose our native policy. Repression, of course. Okay, now we can send it. Yeah, that's a bit too far away, but that's okay. Fall of Vienna. Vienna, the seat of power of the von Habsburg's eternal rivals of the House of Ottoman, has fallen to the might of the Ottoman Empire. The city put up an honorable defense against our forces. The Austrian alliance fought valiantly, yet to no avail. But in the end, none of our adversaries could stand against our cunning tacticians and our well-disciplined soldiers. As the imperial capital gets sacked, the Christians of Europe fear our advances, for they know that our march will not stop at Vienna. The gateway to Europe is ours. The end gains devastation will get 23. Is it 23,000 or 23 gold? Hard to tell. We'll get some ducats, military power, prestige, and war score. Boom. Good. And now let's see. So it's also Landshut who's against us. Let's besiege them and take care of them so that they wouldn't be a part of this war anymore. Oh yeah, remember this mission that I waited for our heir to get it? And that's the time to get it, actually. So let's get it. Ahmed gets to admin and everything of this sort. You can read it if you wish. There we go. And now our guy from pretty damn useless emperor became a legend. Some might say that the Ottoman mission tree is kinda OP, you know. Well, at this point we are at 99% war score, and yeah, there's not much sense in keep fighting. Okay, so let's ask them to... I don't know what we should do with Hungary, it's kind of weird. Okay, I'll give this one to Chile, that's for sure. After that, let's see. Okay, that's 51. Can I annex the whole of Bohemia? Something like... Oh my god, I can do that. Oh my god, would you look at this? This is crazy. We can annex the whole of Bohemia. Man! This is legit crazy. Look at this. I get it all. I don't care. Overextension is just a number. Aggressive expansion is just a number at this point. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Boy! He's thick! Look at this. Look at that. Power projection. Boom. Oh yeah, baby. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. So beautiful. Now I can finally release Hungary as a proper eyalet. And now we shall also release Bohemia. Let's go here. Boom. Bohemia. There you go, my boy. Why are you disloyal? Why are you disloyal? Tell me. What's wrong, buddy? We're buddies, aren't we? And here we can actually release Styria and establish Styria as an eyalet. Or something. It's not like we're gonna get anything else apart from that. So now we can establish eyalet of Chile, and we shall give them these two provinces. There we go. Now how about these guys? Can I still promote them to eyalet or not? Almost there. There we go. Eyalet of Bohemia. And I guess we shall establish eyalet of Styria. Because why not? Styria, there you go. Let us promote them to eyalet right away, and let's give them where they are. Yeah, there they are. And boom, we have no overextension to talk about. And we have quite a lot of new beautiful eyalets in Europe. They're all like considered to be a part of this pathetic empire, but who cares? Now one thing I'm going to do is to release yet another eyalet, and that will be eyalet of Hungary. There we go. Hungary, there you go. Wanna be an eyalet right away. There we go. And thus we have Hungary here. Would you look at this? I mean, this is like this far. No empire went, no Muslim empire ever went this far into Europe. But we did. We did. And we shall go even further. Now there are a couple missions we need to do, is to get northern Italy as well as Roma itself. Easy breezy. Well, apart from this whole coalition business, but we'll do something about it, right? I think so. Davasir wants to be my little friend. I would actually prefer to go there and just conquer the whole thing, because why would I want to have any vassals in this area? I mean, all that is Mashriki, or how it's called, Levantine, it's our own clay and something that should belong to us. God damn it, those annoying natives in this province, they just keep rebelling. And also this thing says that there should be a lot more new ships built, but it's bugged. There will be no ships at all, ever. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hire, say, 5 regiments of infantry, and I'll use them as my colonial forces. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good episode. We've done quite a lot in here, don't you think so? We basically expanded all the way there, and it's just 1570. There's a real chance that we can even establish the Roman Empire as the Ottomans. Oh wait, in order to establish the Roman Empire, I mean, first I will actually unite the Islam, but in order to establish the Roman Empire, one needs to hold the provinces directly, so... Okay, we already control this region, so Balkans I can control this way, we can annex these guys, not a big deal, they're small. Eyalet and Misr is already being annexed. Tunis though, whatever. We can restore the borders, but I can't promise to form the tag actually, because Eyalets are not allowed probably. They're considered a subject and it has to be owned directly by me, but whatever. Anyway, I think it's a good moment to finish the episode. We shall continue with our conquest next time, probably in the east, because our aggressive extension, how it's called actually? Expansion in the west is too high. We should probably chill a bit. Can't even click these buttons like outraged countries or something. Yeah, and we shall go into Persia, and we shall establish a couple eyalets in here, like something in Fars, something in here. We can even vassalize Mazandaran right away, but in any case, we shall see. I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this stuff, and I'll see you in the next one, boys. Goodbye.